Do you ever feel like you kind of have to censor yourself or kind of hide the fact that you're voting for Trump? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump.
Why would that be?
I think it's pretty simple. If you look at the economy, the state of the world back when he was in office, it was much more affordable. There wasn't much war, and it was just a much better time to be an American than it is now.
Okay. The whole Make America Great Again thing, right?
That's right.
So what would you say is the most important issues on the ballot?
I think immigration is most important. It's something like 13 million illegal immigrants have come across the southern border, while Kamala Harris was appointed quote-unquote border czar, and so I don't think she's capable of fixing that problem because she's been in office for 4 years, so I don't know what another 4 years would do, and it was much cleaner and much safer when Trump was still in office. Rent was lower, gas was lower, groceries was lower, and income was higher, so I don't know who would disagree with that.
Do you ever feel like you kind of have to censor yourself or kind of hide the fact that you're voting for Trump?
The worst thing we can do as Americans is stop talking to each other.
Yes, I totally agree with that. However, that is easier said than done because there are a lot of unhinged people out there, especially rabid leftists, that will spit in your face, scream Nazi at you, and even physically assault you, and feel completely justified doing it.
At the end of the day, I'd like to believe both sides have their opinions on what's best for the country, just different ways of going about it. I'm not necessarily sure that can always be true with what's mostly going on at the left, but you have to keep talking about it. You can't just, assume the other person's the boogeyman and try and have violence over it. You just got to keep having these open conversations.
Kamala Harris. I just think that it's time for a change.
Why would you vote for someone who's been in the White House for the past 4 years?
I don't see a lot of vice presidents visible a lot of times. Usually it's the first lady who is visible. I'm sort of kind of against abortion, but at the same time I'm pro-choice. So I don't believe that we should be telling people what to do with their bodies. She's a little bit more relatable to me than the other party.
Okay, this guy is confused. He doesn't know where he stands on the issues. And not only that, but Donald Trump has not said he would federally ban abortions. He believes it should be left to the states, which would be in accordance with the Constitution.
I'll be voting for Kamala Harris this year. I'm just excited to have a female president in office. Me personally, I support abortions and gay marriage and all that stuff, so I wouldn't want that to cease because he doesn't like it.
So Trump has never said anything against gay marriage or LGBTQ issues. In fact, most don't remember, but Trump is from New York City, one of the most liberal cities in the country.
So if I was gay and, I wouldn't want nobody taking my rights away and telling me who I can and can't marry or can't love. So, and me as a woman, I feel like a man shouldn't have a say-so on how my reproductive organs should be used.
Again, people are misinformed. This is the false narrative that the media pushes, and people buy it. They have a preconceived notion on Trump that's not even factual.
Some people would say that those are important issues, but some people would say that perhaps the economy in general is a more important issue, as that kind of affects everyone. Do you like where the economy is right now? Do you think
Honestly,
it could improve?
It definitely could. I haven't really been catching up too much on what Trump is trying to do for the economy, but the inflation is very bad right now. It's terrible. I just spent $7 on that food and it was bad. So but according to what I have been hearing, Kamala is going to help with the middle class and help with inflation. So I'm definitely rooting towards that.
How do you think she could help the middle class and the economy in ways that she hasn't had the opportunity to already?
I feel like she'll have more leeway and more power to do other things if she's president.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Women's health rights. Same.
Women's health rights.
That's right.
So women's health rights is the most important issue? Yeah? More important than the economy, than war, than anything else?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
Again, the false narrative that Trump is going to take away your right to abort your child. It's not true. It's just a false liberal talking point. These liberals, they're like brain dead.
Kamala Harris.
Donald Trump.
I'm on the side of
Donald Trump is not hiding anything, first of all. And second, is take into consideration both civil and state interests.
A lot of people would say that Trump is a nationalist and inspires white nationalists and people that might be xenophobic towards other countries, people that are anti-immigration, kind of like the old United States of America, and doesn't present a viable path forward for how the country is changing.
Whilst he was a president, I didn't see no executions of foreigners. I didn't see sealed border. I think he's definitely deserved another chance.
It's funny how the people that are born elsewhere, where they can really see the benefits of this country, are often the ones that support Trump.
What do you not like about Trump?
Just kind of the person he is and what he kind of represents in American politics is pretty divisive. So,
Okay. So basically Kamala because he's not Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, of course, the things that he did for us, and he's for our country, he's for our children, he's for, all ethnic groups. He just really focused in on the country, did a priority, and what really bothers me is what's happening to our children. They let in the schools and all the transgender and taking away parental rights and all the woke stuff. Not for that.
I can totally agree with this lady on the woke stuff. Woke and identity politics to me is a real cancer on our society right now. It's what's driving most of the division, in my opinion.
He just did a lot even for pro-life. As a Christian, he has Christian values, and
So you wouldn't say necessarily not allowing transgender women to go into the women's bathroom or transgender men to go into the men's bathroom. You wouldn't necessarily classify that as transphobia.
no, I just think a little girl seeing a male dressed as a woman, I just think that that's inappropriate.
Donald Trump. I'm a small business owner, and when Donald Trump was president in his prior run, my business thrived. Ever since Biden's been in office, not only me, but a lot of my friends that own small businesses have been on a steady decline since. I feel like people's scared to spend money right now because the country's not a good place. So I feel like people's just hanging on to it, and so it's definitely been on a decline.
I think they call names on both sides, but some of the names they like to call Trump would be like racist, xenophobic, fascist.
Just political talk. I don't think he's racist. He employs a lot of black people. I mean, he says black jobs. I mean, that kind of sounds racist, to a lot of people. I don't know why. I don't believe he's racist. I believe he employs a lot of Hispanics, a lot of African Americans, and a lot of black people and Hispanics vote for him.
It's the old saying, listen to their words, then watch their feet. The Democrats are all about virtue signaling, then screwing you over. Very dishonest. Trump is way more honest. He doesn't just talk. To hear what life is really like for people living in Springfield, Ohio, from an actual person living there, click here, and I will see you over there.